begun these stream wars have. Well, we've got a new streaming service out. Not only do we have Netflix and Hulu and Amazon and Apple TV Plus and Shudder and Criterion and it goes on, but now we've got Peacock. That's right, Peacock. We've got NBC's new streaming service. And with all these streaming services, has TV become just obsolete? Is anyone still paying for cable anymore or satellite? I mean, I feel like it's just everything's now direct to streaming services, and there's no point in having cable. I mean, I haven't had cable for quite a while, a number of years now, because I can pretty much stream everything. So this is coming from Deadline. And this is, well, the headline is here. Battlestar Galactica is rebooting yet again. I don't really know if we need this. I love Battlestar Galactica, the reboot from the early 2000s. I don't know, it was so well done. I don't really know if we need another reboot, but who am I to say? So the new NBC Universal streaming service that the company said Tuesday would be called, again, Peacock, will launch in April 2020 with original content that includes series reboots, reboot, rehash, repackage, re-releases. That's all they do these days. There's no original content anymore. It's just reboots and re-this and re-that. From the NBC library, among is fare. The list includes the return of a sci-fi classic, a new Battlestar Galactica, billed as an original series. Original series? Is it really original, though? From Mr. Robot and Homecoming executive producer Sam Esmail. Not much is known about the premise, but we hear Esmail is a huge fan of Battlestar Galactica. Well, I'd hope so. I mean, you know what? I'm already giving a vote, a positive thumbs up, because he's a fan. That's something that Star Wars did not have in the sequel trilogy. I think we finally have that with Favreau for The Mandalorian. Obviously, Filoni's involved. He is definitely a fan. So, that's a little different story. But the sequel trilogy, I don't think we really have a fan involved with any of the sequel trilogy movies. Okay, going on here. So he was a fan of Battlestar Galactica, told NBCU Brass that it was high on the list of titles he wanted to tackle under the new mega 4-year overall deal. He closed at NBCU's Universal Content Productions earlier this year. NBC Universal produced an original Glenn A. Larson created Battlestar Galactica series, and NBC's Universal TV produced the successful Ronald D. Moore commanded revamp that ran from 2004 to 2009 on the Sci-Fi Channel, the then Sci-Fi Channel. We hear Esmail has been in touch with Moore, who blessed the idea. Well, at least he's got the blessing from the creator. That's, a good sign. Let's see here. Let's see if it talks about anything else. This is pretty much just Battlestar Galactica. Oh, here. It's unclear where in the BSG universe Esmail would go on the announced reboot. The Peacock-bound series with familiar few details Tuesday, including reboots of Saved by the Bell. So they're going to reboot Saved by the Bell, and I guess Elizabeth Berkley and Mario Lopez will be involved. And Punky Brewster. Wow. They're pulling deep from their catalog. New and original series, movies, libraries, and titles are all part of it too. So, okay, they are going to have some new content, I hope, I guess. It says new and original series, but then they also set up here this, where was it? The Battlestar Galactica was a new or original series. I think they're taking a liberty with the word original. I forget, it was somewhere up here. But yeah, that's the story here. Now we have another streaming service that we have to, decide whether we want to get. I don't know how much. There was no details on pricing yet. I would imagine it would be somewhere within the realm of $6 to $8 to kind of keep with Disney Plus. I'm kind of worried about Netflix. I don't know. They're losing a lot of their content. They're losing all their Fox, all their. I don't know if they had very much Fox though, but they're losing all their Disney, their Marvel, Star Wars, Now they're going to be losing some NBC stuff. That I know there was another article that said that The Office may be rebooted as well for a third time. I mean, that just ended 6 years ago, and they're going to reboot it again. Or there's a rumor that they're going to reboot it again. I don't know. So that's going to be leaving Netflix or pulling that to go to NBC's Peacock service. There's a lot. There's a lot that Netflix has to lose here, and I'm wondering if these stream wars are going to bring the price down on Netflix's. I think it's at like $14.99, or if you want the 4K version of it. But they've got Stranger Things and Mindhunters. There's some really good shows on there still, but they're losing a lot too. So it'll be interesting to see what Netflix does to kind of keep their subscriber base and maybe revamp their content now that they're losing some of their some of the big intellectual properties. So let me know what you guys think. Are you excited about the NBC Peacock service? Do you want a new Saved by the Bell? I mean, hasn't that been something we've all been asking for? I love Saved by the Bell, the original. I love it. I don't know if I want to see a new version again with Mario Lopez's kids. We get Slater's kids go to school, and we see Jesse Spano's kids go to school. I don't need to see that. Just like I didn't need a Magnum PI reboot. There is no Magnum unless his name is Tom Selleck. That's it, period. He is Magnum. All right, guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Till next time, lock the doors and hope they don't have blasters.